Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Letty. I have a review of the movie Ready Player One for you. I recently saw it, and I am going to give you my thoughts on it. The movie stars Ty Sheridan. He plays a teenager who's a little bit like a lot of teenagers, frustrated, you know, trying to find his way in life, trying to figure out where he belongs, sort of thing. So he lives in this looks like a lower middle class neighborhood. I don't know if you call it middle class. It's sort of like a trailer park. These trailers that are stacked up on each other, which they never really they never really explain that part of it. Now, before I get too deep into this movie, I'm just letting you guys know right now, this is a spoiler review. I will be talking in detail. So if you have not seen the movie, go see the movie and then come back and see my video. So anyway, this guy, he's it appears they're struggling a little bit financially. I'll just put it like that. He appears to be a teenager. I really don't know. I assume he's a teenager. He's living with his aunt and his uncle, and his parents have passed, and it's this new virtual reality world. It's not new, but it's a virtual reality world called the Oasis, and everybody's obsessed with it. Everybody escapes into this world, and it looks as if that is what everyone's doing, and it's very consuming. Not very little human interaction. And this movie, to me, was trying to making some statements about our obsession with social media and how it has detached us from forming relationships to a point. And I like that idea. I think that's what the director was trying to put out there as a message. The director, by the way, is Steven Spielberg, which I absolutely love. He directed my favorite movie of all time, which is Back to the Future. That's another video. So anyway, so this movie, so what the plot of the movie is that the co-creator of the Oasis, which is a virtual reality game type of thing, world, he has passed away. But before he passed away, he set up a sort of game to inherit his share of the company if they complete this game successfully. So basically that involves finding 3 hidden keys, Easter eggs, within the game, and if you locate these 3 keys, they open up, basically you will own half of the company. So because I believe it's two people that own the company. So I guess that will be his share, I believe. So the teenager Ty Sheridan, he embarks on this quest for the keys to win this. So he's doing his research, he's doing everything he can. He asks for the help of his he has friends within the Oasis that help him along his journey to finding these keys. So there's some good supportive characters. Olivia, I forget her last name, she plays is sort of like love interest, and she's interesting. She's an interesting character. She starts out, I think, pretty tough, and then as the movie progresses, we see a more vulnerable side of her, which I saw a little depth there, which is kind of cool. And my favorite part of this movie was there is a library, virtual reality library that has very important events in this the CEO's life, and sort of kind of going into details about him, explaining him as a person. And I found that to be very interesting. That was fascinating. That was one of my favorite scenes in the movie. And he would frequent this library this would help him, give him keys, give him clues to finding the keys. So he would go there quite often. So one particular time he went to the library and researching, found out that his this guy's favorite movie was The Shining, or he liked the movie. And that whole Shining sequence, it was almost like a movie within a movie. That was amazing. So they're basically recreating scenes from the movie Shining. And one of the characters I thought was real cute. One of the characters said, "I never saw the movie The Shining," and so he doesn't know not to go here and not to engage with this person and not to do this and not to do that. And it's sort of funny, you know. I don't think they might have meant to be funny, but it turned out to be pretty funny. So I honestly, when I saw the previews to this movie, I wasn't that excited about it. The previews didn't do it for me. But when I saw it, I really, really like it. This is a good movie to me. This was engaging. This was interesting. It had a very interesting plot. The characters were interesting, you know. And I'm not that type of person. When I see a movie, oh, it has to be this, it has to be that, and not too much CGI. You know, not too much CGI. But if you have something that's engaging, all I really ask of a movie is to engage me, to interest me, to hold my attention. And that's exactly what it does. It has some very good, you know, I expected some good action scenes. I mean, action scenes can be numbing without good storylines, you know. But I really, really did like this movie. I recommend it, definitely thumbs up. I was pleasantly surprised, because honestly, you know how sometimes you'll see a review, and, you know, not a review, a preview to a movie, and you be like, wow, I really, really want to see that. That is not what, I don't know what it was about the preview. It just didn't seem like it was going to be about that much, or didn't seem so interesting. But I really, really did enjoy it, and I might see it again. I'm very pleased with it. Steven Spielberg did a great job. So thumbs up for that. There are a couple of movies I wanted to mention that I'm so anxious to go see when I get a chance. I don't know when I'll get to see these movies, but I do want to see them pretty soon. Well, one is not out yet, but I'm highly anticipating it. And I saw a couple of people have done reviews of the trailer reviews. It's hard to review a trailer, but all I know is that if I see a trailer and I'm interested by the trailer, it'll make me go see the movie. Sometimes, like in Ready Player One, I went on and saw it anyway, even though the trailer wasn't that interesting to me. And I'm sorry, I don't know why my phone is I don't know why it's getting fuzzy there. Okay. One is Solo, a Star Wars story. I am so looking forward to Solo. First of all, I love backstories. I love history. I love things like that. I would love to see how he got started with being a smuggler, and you know, the Millennium Falcon. I kind of, from the previous Star Wars movies, I kind of know how he got the Millennium Falcon, but it's fascinating to see all this, you know, take place. And so I'm so looking forward to the Solo movie. So that's coming out in May. Woo! So I'm waiting to see that. I want to see the movie Chappaquiddick. That story it's been a very interesting story for so many years, and I just wanted to get this person's spin on it, the director. I don't know who's directing it, but I saw him. He's not someone that I recognize, but it will be very interesting to see, because this is one of those stories. It's just so much information out there and so many theories, and it's like, it's really unfortunate that this young lady died, you know, and it's really, it turns out it's really sad, because that was their only child, you know. It was just a really, really, really sad story. But I'm really looking forward to seeing that. So at some point I'm gonna see that. At some point. So, but there's some pretty interesting movies. The Avengers, of course. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm obsessed with all those types of movies. All types of movies like Marvel and anything having to do with superheroes, and you know, I'm fascinated by those types of movies. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching my videos. And if you like the content on the channel, please subscribe. Would love to have you. And give it a thumbs up if you like the video. So anyway, guys, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and take care. Bye-bye.